I know. Good evening and welcome to Breaking News Flash Ellipsis plus Weather. I'm Ella Davidson.
And I'm Christine Ryan. Tonight's episode of Breaking News is a very special episode. We're going to learn a lot about ourselves and overcome some emotional barriers.
Wait, am I going to find out who my real father is?
Maybe. Who knows what personal mysteries we'll unearth. And now for the news.
Over 3,000 children in East Africa are being affected by the nodding disease. The disease is said to have symptoms that turn children into human zombies. Funny, in America, we just call that television.
Parents complained about a high school Scared Straight program after a paramedic poured real blood on a student's leg. The lesson was aimed to teach kids about the dangers of drunk driving and also to teach kids about the dangers of getting a drunk driving lesson from that guy Ralph who pours blood on people.
Former Vice President Dick Cheney recently had a heart transplant. In the meantime, Bush is still waiting for the wizard to get him that brain, and Rick Santorum just wants to go back to Kansas.
An unemployed Austrian man sawed his foot off to avoid being sent back to work. The man explained that he simply wanted to get his foot in the door.
Leave.
What?
Leave. Yeah, I said get out, leave. Out. It's terrible.
But we still got the rest of
I
it.
don't care. You're leaving now. While Christine takes a break to think about the poor life choices that she's made that have led her to this moment, let's check in with Harrison Richland to learn about the Supreme Court's healthcare debate.
I'm here at Machine, a local free clinic where doctors and well-fit nurses come to donate their time. I'm here to find out their thoughts on healthcare reform issues currently being discussed in the Supreme Court. I'd like to ask you some questions about one of the most controversial issues of our time. I'm sure you're aware of it. I mean, obviously, healthcare reform.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay, that.
What is your current stance on the healthcare debate?
The healthcare debate in general?
Yes.
I don't know, can you be more specific?
When was the last time you visited a doctor?
Oh, actually, this past Wednesday.
Yeah. Did he find anything surprising? I noticed that your skin is very shiny and a little bit glittery. Is that some kind of condition? I hear the services are very, very fun in there. Very helpful.
Yes. The doctors have long fingers, I'm told.
Oh, are those covered on your plans?
These covered under my plans? No, I had to pay for these myself.
Oh.
You have $1? Just kidding.
Well, what's your current stance on the healthcare debate?
I don't know. What are you talking about?
With Obama? Is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
Condoms are like the best protection for healthcare. That's what I agree with because I run Boston.
Word.
Keep up the good work, Harrison. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a special treat for you tonight. You may recognize him as the hard-drinking womanizer, silver-tongued star of AMC's Mad Men. Please give a warm hello to Donald Draper.
Thank you, Ella and Christine. Really thrilled to be here, but my name is actually John Hamm. See, Don Draper's just a character I play on television, and seeing as this is a sports segment, I was actually hoping to talk a little bit about the upcoming baseball season. Now, being from St. Louis, I was, of course, saddened to see Albert Pujols go. But if I may say so, Ella, it's John Hamm.
Yeah, whatever. Why don't you talk a little Draper to us?
I don't know what you mean.
You know, put us in our places as women, drink scotch, give a sexy speech.
You know, honestly, you two, I just came here to talk sports and also to promote Sucker Punch, which I should mention just came out on DVD and Blu-ray, but primarily to talk about sports. Now, I love sports.
No! Look at me! I'm a woman drinking your favorite brand of whiskey.
And I just finished the last cigarette, and I, a woman.
Now, I see what you two are doing, and it isn't working, okay? It's not working.
Oh, look it's my male assistant who just handed me some papers.
And he's got quite the ass. Hey, Don, look, we're objectifying him like a woman.
Isn't it great being a woman, ain't great, La?
Oh, I don't know. I'm too busy with all this feminism and freedom glory.
Okay, that is enough, okay? I came here to talk about sports. Sports. A game. Life. We all play it. Some of us are ranked higher than others, and the rest are seen as underdogs. Dogs in the show that have no fight. Now, I don't know why you two are acting like this, and I don't even know if I care at all. All I know is that if you don't let me talk about the sports, if you don't let me talk about the game, then those underdogs scraping together what they can so that they can enjoy a measly 12 minutes of programming might not know what they're fighting for. Might not know why they're playing the game at all. God damn it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Donald Draper. Oof. A bronze statue of the Lorax was stolen from the California home of Audrey Geisel, Dr. Seuss's widow, last week. Here to comment on is the Lorax himself. Let us hear him speak. Now, there are lots of people who say that you're in trouble, but you're here to burst their bubble.
Yeah, I'm the Lorax. I speak for the trees, for the...
But Mr. Lorax, we're familiar with your story, but tell us instead about your journeys and all its glory.
I stood out there as long as I could. All I wanted was a bit of fun in the sun, so I went on a trip on a schlop it. I needed a vacation, so I ditched and went to Tijuana.
Tijuana? I once stumbled upon an iguana.
Stop rhyming!
I'm sorry. So were you advocating for ecological reform in Mexico?
No! Look, I can't tell you what I did. All I know is that I woke up in the back of a brothel sandwiched between a donkey and a group of Sudanese children who think I'm their father.
Widespread access to potable water has been a problem in Mexico for years now. Do you have any advice for them?
Yeah, don't drink it. The guy in the hat took a sip from the tap, and he's still tripping balls. We're not entirely sure if I'll make it back.
Wait, do you mean to tell us that there are other Dr. Seuss characters that have also gone missing?
Stop screaming! Yeah, the whole gang got together to celebrate the release of my movie. Things got very out of hand very fast. I talked to Hardin, and he hasn't heard from who. But that's mainly because he's missing his eardrums.
Well, what about thing 1 and thing 2?
I got a postcard from them. They woke up in a ditch wearing nothing but a kimono. Now they work at the Fish Taco, a local strip bar / public records office.
All right, well, we're glad to see that you're okay and hope that your friends make it back in one piece. Thank you so much, Mr.
Wait, hold on. Do you think I can stay on a little bit longer? I have a man's face tattooed on my ass, and I think he might be my mentor.
Your mentor?
I may or may not be part of the Latin Kings.
All right, the Lorax, everybody.
Recent proposals to hike up Boston's public transit have sparked public outrage. Here to get to the bottom of this is our subterranean and our very own street rat, Zach Arch.
The MBTA is raising their fares by 23% and cutting service. Why would they want less customers, less destinations, and higher prices? It's more exclusive. What are 3 words to describe the T on a Saturday night?
Sucky.
Dirty.
Wild. Hot, sweaty mess.
Busy, congested.
Full of drunk girls?
Full of drunk boys, too. A lot of drunk people in general.
It sounds like a club to me. Who loves the T? Do you have a VIP card?
No.
Oh. What are you going to do when the club lets out at 12:30?
Well, I'm probably going to line up for tomorrow night.
We are going to go to another club.
Party!
Yay, more public transportation. This is why we have VIP passes. So it's pretty exclusive. Do you think you're going to be able to get in dressed like that?
Oh, absolutely not. I'm actually going to Downtown Crossing now to buy a new outfit at Tello's.
Okay, good.
You think I could get in dressed like this?
Absolutely. I think you look fly as hell. Hey, you guys come here often?
What do you think about the TNs?
Oh, I love them. I love the tea. I go with all my girlfriends and we dance. I agree with the MBTA. Public transportation is too public nowadays, and this exclusivity will certainly secure the T's place on the list of Boston's hotspots.
Do you see the way Donald Draper was looking at me?
I think my ovaries just skipped a beat. plan as usual.
So it was. Scientists claim to have developed a new GPS that works across cosmic distances. Our own musical analyst Dan Halbrick is here to explain with a song that's out of this world.
Really? Again? Do you like hanging out outside? Because you can just go.
Thanks, Ayla. I'm the Ziggy Stardust Galactic GPS, patent pending. Let me give you a product demonstration using the power of song and pulsar technology. Welcome to the Galactic GPS. You know that we're the best. Take a ride at the nearest asteroid, recalculating. Keep left into the supernova, recalculating. You turn at the shuttle docking bay. You have a ride outside the Milky Way. Low battery.
Oh, somebody might want to take him to the Genius Bar. Thanks, Dan. A man recently stole a McDonald's order by running between a car and a drive-through window. He then ate the food in a nearby parking lot before running into the woods. Here now to talk about this incident is the man himself, local activist Walden Stratzer.
Hello, Christine.
Why are you talking like that?
I'm keeping my identity a secret.
I just said your name.
Right. To be honest, I was only doing it for the tickle in the back of my throat.
Okay, so why did you do it?
Fathead.
Excuse me, my head is perfectly proportioned
Oh,
to my
no. Fathead stands for Fathers Against Terrorism, Helium, Edible Arrangements, and Designated Driving.
Oh, well, what was your motivation for getting involved in this social activism?
I'm just a guy who thinks it's outrageous these designated drivers think it's okay to drive all of their intoxicated friends home from parties when people like me are craving a McRib.
I'm not following you.
Look, there's a clear weight problem in this country. Look at you.
I'm not fat.
I'm the modern-day Robin Hood. All I do is good. I take from the morbidly obese. I give to my underweight niece. Shout out to the Lorax representing the 644 Tijuana. What up? Wait.
Well, then I'm getting the sense that you're not much of an activist.
So maybe I'm just a guy whose destiny it is to finally find out how many of those delicious sesame seeds are on those McDonald's buns.
How many?
I didn't get past 9. What I did find was if you stack 300 of the McDonald's fry containers high and about 200 long, you get a legitimately insulated wall for your home if you live in a forest without much of a breeze.
So wait, you ran into the woods because you live there?
You want answers?
I want the truth.
You can't handle the truth. The truth is we live in a world where our wives need us to be someone we can't, where they put us on our 3rd cycle of P90X in 3 months and won't even let us smell red meat. Has anyone considered that I just want a goddamn burger?
And how was it?
He ordered a 10-piece McNugget. Oh my God!
Walden Stratzer, everyone.
Well, we didn't feel that you were spiritually ready for these next news stories before, but now that we've all been on this vision quest together, I think it's that time. Finally, Christine?
A JetBlue pilot was subdued in mid-flight on his way to Las Vegas this past week when he began to display disturbing behavior. The pilot was quoted saying, "Oh my God, I'm so distraught," at 30,000 feet in the air. Many attribute this to the in-flight movie, Norbit.
Russian President Dmitry Medvedev rebuked Mitt Romney for declaring Russia to be the #1 geopolitical foe of the U.S., telling Romney to check his watch. It is 2012, not the 1970s, leaving many political analysts wondering, where the hell can I get a watch that tells me what year it is?
Rick Santorum has defended his use of the word bullshit towards a New York reporter, saying, if you had to curse out a New York Times reporter, you're really not a real Republican, leaving Santorum one gay sex scandal away from getting his Real Republican members-only jacket.
And to top off the show, Stan the Weatherman standing by to reveal exactly who's been messing with the New England climate. What have you got for us this week, Stan?
Oh no. Stan the Weatherman, I think, has been struck by lightning on his way to the studio and probably won't be back ever. Here's hoping. Well, that's the show for tonight.
Wait, what about my dad? We never got to find out my dad. Who is it? Is it Walter Cronkite? Kurt Cobain? Fabio. It's Fabio. Is it Fabio? It's Fabio. Is it Fabio? Is it Fabio?
Right. Your father, you know, I did some research, and your father is some guy named Gary Smoots. He works in an Applebee's in Denver. Sorry.
Well, that's a letdown.
Sure is. On behalf of all of us here at Breaking News, have a lovely evening.
Yeah, good night, I guess.